Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video we have KIMBI on the channel. If you don't know her, this is KIMBI. We are coming to talk about the differences of working as a housemaid and nanny in Lebanon and in Dubai. So let's get right into the video. So starting off, let me introduce KIMBI to you. She's a Cameroon and a YouTuber. She's been to Dubai before. So I just contacted her and I asked her if we could just put something together for my audience. I'll leave the link to her channel under this video. So kindly check in the description box. Thank you. Please try to subscribe to her, and she's currently in a kind of situation where she asks for donations. So when you go to her channel, kindly check on that. If you can donate, kindly donate to her. She needs your help, guys. She needs your help. Even if you can't help, at least subscribe to her channel to support her. Thank you for doing that. So guys, we have about 9 outlined here that we are coming to talk about, and the first thing I'm coming to talk about is the chores we do, like being a housemaid and nanny, or just a nanny together. The chores we do in the house.
So today we have decided to talk about our differences because these are 2 Arab countries. A lot was going on, let me just cut it short. Just 2 kids, but you have to deal with a lot of ironing. Then I don't want to talk about if guests come around, like I have to deal with taking care of their room, I have to deal with their clothes and everything. Anyways, I made a video about my experience as a maid in an Arab country, so I said everything there. So here I'm just summarizing. So the responsibility was just too much.
When it comes to the responsibilities, like you applied for a nanny, here in Lebanon, when you apply for a nanny, it's just like you apply to be a maid. And if you apply to be a maid, guys, it's all together. If you have an old woman to look for, you're going to do it. You're going to iron clothes, you're going to wash, you're going to cook, you're going to clean, you're going to do everything that consists of cleaning and everything related to the house. Just everything. You're going to do everything by yourself. So this is what I am experiencing. So guys, the next thing I am going to talk about is the relationship between us, the kids, and our bosses and madam. To be honest with you, the relationship between me and the kids here in Lebanon is so amazing. It's so perfect, to the extent that I can even sleep in the kids' room. If they're in a good mood, no problem. But if they're in a bad mood, they'll just throw me out of the room. But it's okay. I really have a good relationship with the kids. We have fun, we chat, we play together. The relationship is so good. And when it comes to my bosses, I have his number. I talk to him whenever I want. And my madam is so amazing, guys. She's an amazing person. So when it comes to the relationship between them, even some people outside the family, I only know my madam's mom and my boss's mom. Like, they are so good. Like, I've not stayed with them before, but when they come to the house, they are so good.
I was working there, I was sleeping in the kids' room, so I sleep in the middle and then they sleep by my side. And there is no discrimination. Like, we were all using one bed sheet, so I can use bed sheet for me, the next round I may use it for the other kids. So there is no discrimination.
Guys, if you relate to any of what I'm talking about, do well to leave it in the comment section down there. The third thing I am coming to talk about is the treatment. The treatment here, when you talk about the chores, when you talk about other parts, it can be horrible. But when it comes to the treatment, like You know, some people, you don't do anything, then they will be shouting at you. Like, I don't know. You know, some people have this mindset that if I become good to her at first, she's going to jump on my shoulders and something like that. So I guess that's what she was trying to do. First, when I came, I didn't have a peace of mind because I thought everybody was mean. But after I stayed here for like 3 months, 4 months, guys, the treatment is super amazing. I cook, I eat whatever I want. I cook by myself, even for the whole family. I cook and eat whatever I want. I get whatever I want. Guys, the treatment is so good. When I need something and I tell her, guys, she'll get it for me. So the treatment, let me say 80%. I just can't give 100%, 80%. Trust me, 80%. So guys, subscribe to the channel. Please do well to subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button and let's go.
As for the treatment, my boss is a very good man, but the problem is his wife. Like, I'm not the only one complaining. You know, when I started working, she was not like that. Like, she did not really show me that, oh, this is the kind of person I am. But in the long run, you know, I saw, like, she started showing me her true colors. And I discovered that everybody, like all the maids before that came to work in that house, they were leaving because of her attitude. Compared to the other family that was downstairs, all the maids and nanny, you know, they were just walking and did not want to leave because the woman, you know, her character is very good and all that, but mine, her own was different. But my boss family is very good. I mean, his family, my madam's family, the mom and the dad, they are very good. But I don't know where she got such attitude from.
The next thing I'm coming to talk about is the working hours. The working hours. You don't, here in Lebanon, you don't have a fixed working hours, and I don't know if it's the same in other countries. You don't have a fixed working hours, but when the kids go to school, you know, you have the whole day to yourself. You clean. When you finish, you can do whatever you want. You can sleep. If you have a hobby, you can but you can't go out. Yeah, that is the problem here. So you don't have a fixed, you see, if you have a fixed working hours, and whether they are at home or not, you know, at 3 o'clock I just need to go off, you just need to rest at 4 o'clock. No, until they are like doing something else, until they leave that space that belongs to you. Yeah, so that you have that resting hours.
As for rest, you know, I wasn't really getting enough rest, so I could only get enough rest when like they go for vacations like that. And I had only 1 off day in a month, so I could only go outside only 1 time in a month.
You know, there are some attitude that we wish they could change that will help us a little bit. You know, there are some tiny stuff that when you do it, it can really help. It can remove about 90% of someone's burden. For example, someone will be sitting like just a little distance away from water, and the person could just call you from downstairs. I'm being honest here. The person could just call you from downstairs to come in. Like I was saying, the person may be sitting just a distance, just like a tiny distance away from something, and the person might call you from far, and you may be already doing something, or you may be already tired, and the person is adding, coming to take the water is not a big deal, but maybe you have stairs to climb and other things, and it's really stressful. That is something that we wish, honestly, they could just change for us.
All the attitude that I think that they need to change, I just think my boss wife needs to change her attitude. If she changed her attitude, it will be perfect. Because I have no problem with the kids, you know, they are just being their age. So you know, all these kids out there, that is how they behave, so you just have to cope with them. But if their mom and their dad is adding into their attitude, then that is a problem. But if they are helping you out, then it's okay. They have this thing, especially the kids, they don't want to do nothing for themselves. They don't just want to do, they want you to just do everything. Meanwhile, even if you're resting or maybe you're doing something, they want you to leave it, and you know, they are just acting like you should do everything for the kid. Their kid don't have to do anything.
In my own part of going out, like outing with the family, we don't usually go out, and it's, in my own way, it's beneficial to me if we don't go out, because if we don't go out, they go alone and leave me in the house alone, so I get to have a little time. I wish I go out, but you see, when we are all at home, I'm busy, and when we go out together, I'm gonna be busy there. So it's a kind of beneficial to me if we don't go out together. But sometimes we go out, and when you go, you're going to work. Yeah, you're going to work. But there is this girl, like, she's in my madam's mom house. That's where we usually go. But I wish I can always go to help her, because when they all go together, like, we are like 5, but the mister is not here, so we are like 4. When they go and leave me here, all their work is going to be on her. So I even wish I could go with them to help her.
As for outing with the family, since the family does not discriminate, so we used to go out. Like when they're going out for lunch or for dinner, to any restaurants, even they're going to a hotel, even 5-star, 7-star, so even to playgrounds and all that, when they go, you know, so there is no discrimination. When we go out, we sit on the same table, we eat the same. If you, whether you like or you don't like, you change. There is no discrimination with that. And that,
talking about health insurance issues, guys, I don't even know whether I have, but I think it's necessary, like it's compulsory for everyone to have health insurance for their employer. I came here through direct employment, so my employer is supposed to issue one for me, but I have no idea because I fell sick very seriously. I couldn't work for like 2 days. I couldn't work for like 2-3 days, but no one took me to the hospital. I was just at home buying, self-medicating and those stuff. So I don't know whether I have, and if I had, why wasn't I taken to the hospital? I'm not sure I have.
So one thing, when I was working there, they did not make me a health insurance. So they only made me a health insurance when I was having health issues, and they discovered that they were going to spend a lot of money on you know, paying hospital bills, because the first time I went to the hospital bill was so high, and you know, and from what I discovered, they did not want to give me the money, but you know, that country has laws that you have to follow, so they had to give me the money. It's the law. So at the end of the day, now they had to make me the insurance, but at first they did not make it. So okay people, thank you so much for watching. Let me just end here. Thank you so much for your love and support. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much for watching this video. If you are not part of this family, please kindly do well to subscribe to this family. Like I said, go check out my friend's channel. I'll leave the link down there. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook.